you want to know my trading story, how I got started trading, and what exactly happened when I lost my life savings, well, today you're going to find out. I'm going to disclose my story to you, and hopefully you can use it as inspiration for your own life. Because overall, this channel, this whole business, it's for you. It's for traders who want to make consistent money in the market trading stocks. So if I can help you do that, then I'll have done my job. If you like this video, please like it by smashing the like button so that other traders can see it as well, especially if you find what you see here motivational. Thank you again for tuning into the channel, and I can't wait to help you make some money. You can then reinvest that money and get even more money back. So at the start, it just, you start with 20K, or you start with, I don't know, some people will start with like 5K. So the 5K would then become 10K, then the 10K would become 20K. And this is exponential growth. And this is also why it's very important. And here's the other side of it. The exponential growth, right? On the first trade, you get 50%, so the 20K becomes 30K. On the second trade, the 30K becomes 60K, because that doubled today on BIAF. But here's the important thing, okay? Here's the important thing, is that you want to be able to preserve your capital. Because let's say the trade was not a winning trade, it was a losing trade. Well, if it was a losing trade, let's say we go from 10K and we lose 5%. So that would be $500, okay? So now we only have $9,500 to trade with. And so now if we doubled $9,500, it would only give us $19,000, okay? So by preserving your capital, that's very important as well. So that's why that's why you want to have a stop loss, because if we use a stop loss, we can limit the losses to 2% or 5%. But if we don't use a stop loss, then it could be like it could go down 20% or however much it goes down. So using a stop loss is really important, and we have more advanced methods of setting stop losses, such as the mental stop loss. But overall, I want you guys to also have a level where you say this trade isn't working, and you're able to get out of the trade so that you can preserve your capital, so that when a good trade does come along, you can multiply your money there. So the other important thing is not to be afraid of the losing trade. I know you guys are afraid of the losing trades. Everyone's afraid of the losing trades. Heck, especially because even though I'm a professional trader, I'm the one providing you with the guidance for some of your initial trades. Let's say I recommend a trade and then I tell you to get out of it, and then you lose money. It's a losing trade, right? Well, you may feel like, I know not all of you are like this, but it's a natural reaction to feel like, oh, I lost that trade. He recommended a trade that was a losing trade. Therefore, I shouldn't take the next trade, or I shouldn't invest as much in the next trade. And the problem with that, and I call it the burnt stove syndrome, and it's totally natural. This is a natural human reaction, right? It's to learn from mistakes, but it doesn't work in trading, because when you trade, if you are scared of taking the next trade, if you are scared of pulling the next trigger, that's what will actually cause you to lose actual money in the long run. Because with trading, we're looking to make money in the long run. We're not looking to make money on every single trade. We're looking to make money in the long run. So if you were to take, let's see, what was one of our losing trades? I think it was on IC. I definitely took a losing trade on IC. It's doing well right now. But let's just say we bought in right here. We thought it was going to go up more. And then it came down right here. And I'm like, oh, it hit the stop loss, get out. So then we would lose from 1563 to 1540. So we'd lose like 2%, right? And of course, Nobody likes that. Nobody wants to lose money. I don't want you guys to lose money. But that trade was a 2% loss, and we were able to contain it by getting out at a predetermined point that would tell me that the trade is not working. But if you allowed that losing trade to then control your trading mindset, that's when you get into serious trouble. Because when you're afraid to pull the trigger on the next trade, that could be the 100% winner. You could lose 50 trades where you lose 2%. And by taking one trade that is a 100% winner, you can get all of your money back, all of them. You don't have to win every trade. You just have to grow your account. You just have to make money. What I'm telling you right now is very counterintuitive, which is why a lot of traders, especially traders that don't have guidance, that don't have coaching like you guys, they go in and they don't understand it, and then they just burn out. But you guys don't have that excuse anymore, right? You actually know how trading works from a professional trader. And penny stocks, yes, penny stocks can offer really, really good returns. We don't trade them exclusively because they're not always set up right. Okay, investing in penny stocks has lost a lot of people a lot of money. So I consider penny stocks an advanced trade. However, BIAF was a penny stock, right? It was, well, I kind of, let me clarify something. There are really two types of stocks. There is the penny stock that's under $1, and then there's the penny stock that's over $1. So I want to differentiate between those two. Penny stocks that are under $1, I will rarely trade, if ever. But penny stocks that are from $1 to $10, those I will trade very often. And so I want you guys to differentiate between that because it's very important. And let me go ahead. Yes, Sean.
John, I guess what I meant was like these stocks that you're pulling up. I call them penny stocks because they're cheap, but I know that's the wrong term, so my bad.
No worries.
I was just wondering if there's a way I can polish my skills in doing my own watch list, before the day, and practice and see. What do you look at? Do you look at volume?
Oh yeah.
Or...
So there's a website. Okay, let me. Okay, so let me finish this thought so that everybody understands what I mean when I talk about the different types of penny stocks, and then I'm going to go over that right now for you as well. So just really quick, two types of penny stocks, and you guys are going to need to know this as well, especially when you start building your own watch list like Sean wants to do. So two types of penny stocks. Can you guys see this whiteboard?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So there's the penny stocks from $0 to 99 cents. And then there's the penny stocks from $1 to $10. So these are the two types. There and there. And okay, thank you, JR. And these ones, I would say not recommended. Okay, if you see a penny stock, if you see a stock that is valued at under $1, it's usually under $1 for a reason. Because the company itself is just total garbage. Okay, if it's like $1.02, that's actually a different story. Because the $1 level is extremely important. Okay, the $1 level is extremely important because one, it's kind of like the threshold between a garbage penny stock and a penny stock that may have some value. And two, the dollar threshold here is going to act as a very strong resistance level. okay? Very strong resistance level. That means, right, that this penny stock, it will essentially be under $1 and it will stay under $1 unless something dramatic happens. So let's say it's 70 cents. Well, when it can go up, sure, but even if it does go up, then it will most likely have its growth capped at $1. So it'll go to like 70 cents to $1, and that's a really good return, by the way. But it's very unlikely to happen. And then even if it does, like I said, it's going to be capped at $1. So the most you can get is like that 15% return, 20% return, and then it will most likely not go up from there. And there's most likely hedge funds and other institutional traders with large amounts of money who push the stock down when it goes to the $1 level. So that's something you guys should really keep in mind, is the danger and the difference between penny stocks under $1 and then penny stocks over $1, because people will just say penny stocks, and this is of no consequence to them. It's not their fault. But now that you guys are, again, you guys are part of a professional trading group, I want you guys to know that these penny stocks that are over $1, they are very different from the penny stocks that are under $1. If someone tells you to invest in something and it's like 20 cents, don't do it. Don't invest on under anyone that's not a professional trader. Actually, they will lose you a lot of money. And actually, when I first started trading, I'm glad in a way that somebody got me into professional trading or into trading and actually learning how to do it by recommending to me some stocks. But every stock that they recommended, I lost a crap ton of money on. I basically lost my life savings starting off as a trader. And so, because the guy he was not a professional trader. He was just a guy. He's like, buy this, buy that. I'm like, all right. And I put my life savings in there, and it didn't turn out well, to say the least. But if for some reason you see a stock yourself, right, this is really what I go on, because again, my rule is, if you want to preserve your money, do not invest under the advice of non-professional traders. Very important, because let's say you get really good returns. Let's say you are able to double your money or even get 10x your money by the end of the year. You have to trade really well to do that, by the way. But of course, I'll help you. Don't invest under the advice of non-professional traders if you can help it. And I say that, with all love in the world. I just want you guys to make money. People, they do not understand the stock market. It's very complex. It's something that, as you guys know, you guys are learning it right now. There's so many different aspects to it. A lot of times when a non-professional trader recommends a stock, they saw it on Reddit or on, they saw somebody talking about it. They didn't look at the volume. They didn't look at news catalysts. They didn't check out the volume spread analysis. They didn't check for institutional buying. All the things that go into your trade protocols every day that I actually do manually for you each day, they do not do that kind of back end work. And so that's kind of the difference between investing based on your knowledge and based on the knowledge of a professional trader, and then investing on a non-professional. And so be very careful for that, because investing under the advice of a non-professional can lose you a lot of money. And I'm only really talking about this as much as I am because I lost my life savings investing on the advice of a non-professional trader. And I know people, and some students even, they come to the group, they lost, their life savings, they lost $25,000 just buying all these stocks that people told them to buy, and then they just go down to zero. And they had no stop loss, by the way. At least you guys know how to put a stop loss, right? And JR and Lisa, I sent you guys the video again on how to like place the template order and how to do a swing trade. So you guys are covered on that as well. But at the very least, you guys know how to place a stop loss, so you aren't going to blow your entire accounts on any trade. But also be careful when investing on tip-offs from other people. Instead, I highly recommend that at this point you are more knowledgeable than a majority of investors. So it would be better actually to analyze the stocks yourself and then invest based on that. And now I'm going to go into how to find stocks. Okay, awesome. My guy Octavio is here. Okay, so we're gonna go over how to find stocks to trade, how to find stocks for you to analyze and put on your watch list. So let me clear this. You guys want to day trade live, side by side with me, John Coda, your day trading coach? Well, if you do, go ahead and reach out to me on the Discord link down below, and you can actually join me and my students and day trade live in the market where we take winning trades every single day.